All right, let's pull back the curtain on the secret blueprint used by absolute giants like NASA and CERN to build their very own clouds. We're going to be talking about OpenStack, the tool that lets you, yes you, create your own private corner of the internet. So, let's just start with a huge question. Think about an organization like NASA or CERN, the folks smashing atoms together. They're dealing with an absolutely astronomical amount of data and computing power. How on earth do they manage thousands upon thousands of servers without it all just descending into pure chaos?
Well, it turns out the answer is surprisingly simple, but it's also incredibly powerful. They don't just rent a spot on someone else's cloud. Nope. They build their very own, tailored exactly to what they need.
And the main tool they use to do this? It's called OpenStack. Now, don't just think of it as software. It's more like a master operating system for your entire data center. It takes all your raw physical hardware, your servers, your storage, your networking gear, and it magically transforms it all into one big automated cloud platform. This right here is what we're calling the Cloud Builder's secret. It's the engine that gives these huge organizations the power to basically create their own private slice of the internet, where they are completely in control.
So what does that actually let you do? Well, think of it like the ultimate digital Swiss Army knife. You can launch virtual servers in seconds, you can build these massive digital warehouses to store all your data, and you can set up incredibly complex virtual networks, all with just a few clicks. It's pretty amazing. Okay, but you might be thinking, why bother? Why would I go through the trouble of building my own cloud when I could just rent some space from Amazon or Google? And that's a great question. The answer really boils down to two crucial words: control and flexibility.
And that leads us to the core advantages. First, and this is a big one, there's no vendor lock-in. That means you own the platform. You're never trapped by one company's rules or their sudden price hikes. Second, it's built to scale. You can start really small and grow to a massive thousands of servers operation without having to change a thing. And finally, flexibility. You can use pretty much any hardware you already have or mix and match from whoever you want.
So how do you actually build one? I know, it sounds super complicated, right? But the process can actually be broken down into a manageable 5-step blueprint.
So here's the entire journey right here, from start to finish. We're going to run through each of these real quick, but as you can see, it's a pretty clear path from a pile of hardware to a fully functioning cloud.
It all starts with planning. First things first, you've just got to decide what kind of cloud you actually need to build. Is it for a big private company cloud or just a small environment for development?
All right, next up you get your hardware ready. And this is where the system starts to take shape because it gets organized into two main parts.
You have what's called the controller node, which is literally the brain of the whole operation, managing everything. And then you have the compute nodes, and these are the muscle. They're the ones doing all the heavy lifting, actually running your virtual servers.
Now here's a pro tip. Instead of trying to install every single little piece by hand, you use an automation tool to do all that heavy lifting for you. This is, without a doubt, the smart way to build your cloud. And that tool, it goes in and automatically sets up all the core services you need. The engines for your computing, your networking, and your storage, all without you really having to touch a thing. It's kind of magic.
When all of that is finished, you get this: a clean, simple web dashboard. This is your new command center, your mission control for your entire cloud.
And from there, you get to do the final, and let me tell you, most satisfying click of all. You get to launch your very first virtual server. And just like that, your brand new cloud comes to life.
So let's zoom out for a second. What does all of this really mean? Well, it's about more than just a piece of software. It's really about a philosophy. It's all about the power of open, as in open source.
This quote really captures it perfectly. OpenStack isn't just software. It's the foundation of the modern open web. It's about building an internet that's more transparent and, most importantly, controlled by its users. And really, this is what it all comes down to. OpenStack gives you the same kind of incredible power as the biggest tech giants out there. But, and this is the key, it puts you in the driver's seat. You have the control.
So, there you have it. The blueprint is in your hands now. The tools are available. The path is clear. So the only question that's left is, what will you build?